Letter to America. Many years ago, an unknown British comedian produced a document describing British people's annoyances about their colonial cousins in America. This Letter to America, sometimes also called the Petition to Revoke the Independence of the USA, has become an internet phenomenon, and many Americans have also produced reactions. Here is a shortened version of it. You can read the full version, as well as reactions, here. www.urbanlegends.about.com. To the citizens of the United States of America, because of your failure to vote for a competent president of the USA, and therefore to govern yourselves, we hereby give notice of the revocation of your independence, effective today. Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II will resume monarchical duties over all territories, and Prime Minister Tony Blair will appoint a Minister for America without the need for any more elections. A questionnaire will be circulated next year to determine whether any of you noticed. To help the transition to a British Crown dependency, the following rules are introduced with immediate effect. You should look up the word aluminium in the Oxford English Dictionary. Check the pronunciation guide. You will be amazed at just how wrongly you have been pronouncing it. The letter U will be reinstated in words such as favour and neighbour. You skipping the letter U is nothing more than laziness. Similarly, you will learn to spell donut without skipping half the letters. You will end your love affair with the letter Z, pronounced Z, not Z, and the suffix IZE will be replaced by the suffix ISE. Using the same 37 words interspersed with filler noises, such as like, and you know, is an unacceptable and inefficient form of communication. Also, there is no such thing as US English. Hollywood will be required occasionally to use English actors to play the role of the good guys. Hollywood will be required to cast English actors to play English characters. British sitcoms will not be recast and dumbed down for a wishy-washy American audience who can't manage the humour of occasional political incorrectness. You should relearn your original national anthem, God Save the Queen. You should stop playing American football. Proper football, which will no longer be known as soccer, is the best known, most loved and most popular. What you refer to as American football is not a very good game. No one else plays American football. You will no longer be allowed to play it and should instead play proper football. At first, it would be best if you played with the girls. Those of you brave enough will, in time, be allowed to play rugby, which is similar to American football, but does not involve stopping for a rest every 20 seconds or wearing full Kevlar body armour like Nancy's. You should stop playing baseball. It is not logical to host an event called the World Series for a game which is not played outside of North America. Since only 2.15% of you are aware that there is a world beyond your borders, your error is understandable. Instead of baseball, you will be allowed to play a girls' game called Rounders, which is baseball without a fancy team strip, oversized gloves, collector cards or hot dogs. You will no longer be allowed to own or carry guns. You will no longer be allowed to own or carry anything more dangerous in public than a vegetable peeler. Because we don't believe you are sensible enough to handle potentially dangerous items, you will need a permit if you wish to carry a vegetable peeler in public. All American cars are now banned. They are crap. When we show you German cars, you will understand what we mean. Waitresses will be taught to be more aggressive with customers. You will learn to solve personal problems without using guns, lawyers or therapists. The fact that you need so many lawyers and therapists shows that you're not adult enough to be independent and therefore handle guns. Thank you for your understanding. As you can imagine, many Americans didn't take so lightly to the manifesto. It wasn't long before infuriated patriots were penning their own anti-British letters in response. Alternative Letter to Britain can be found here, www.urbanlegends.about.com. But the reasonable citizen of the US was able to appreciate the comedy piece. Because if you can't take a joke, you might as well take a walk. In the end, laughter is the universal language, and could have probably saved the world from a lot of pain and destruction. So, lighten up, folks.